right, well, happy Humpty Hump Day, Wednesday before Christmas. Last work week of the year for me. A few more days, halfway through that last week of work before the vacation. It's a very brisk, cool Wednesday, 52 degrees. Welcome in, Goldie. Fasting day for you? Okay. Is that by choice, or is that some kind of particular day that you fast? What's up, Sam? Good to see you. Every Wednesday, okay. That's cool. I've done 16-hour fasts before. I don't know, a few times. What's going on, Sam? Good to see you. I hope all is well over there in the UK. Yeah, I've done a few 16-hour ones just to see the intermittent type fasting thing. Oh, okay. No, whatever reason it could be, doesn't matter. Whatever reason you choose. That's yeah. But wow, 7 days. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine that. I mean, you know, I did it just because it was a big thing going around. People doing intermittent fasting, and I was just curious what it was all about. It wasn't for weight loss or anything. It was more for brain functioning. It's supposed to help your brain and all this other stuff. So that was the main reason I was going to do it. Yeah. So, because I don't need to lose weight. That's for sure. I need to gain a little bit back. Reboot your metabolism, yeah. Your reason connected. Yeah, some people do it for faith. Some people do it for personal health reasons. Yeah, doesn't really, you know, everybody has their own choice to do, you know, the reason behind it. I've been trying to talk myself into doing a nighttime live this week. I've been going back and forth all week saying, yeah, maybe I should, maybe I should. So it's gonna be a trivia one if I do it, and if I do it, it'll probably be tomorrow night if I do. Gives me more time to get more questions up ready. I like to be prepared if I do a trivia. So it's not, I can just go right to the questions and boom, boom, knock them out. It's been a while since I've done that. So I figured it might be a good idea to do it since YouTube is kind of slow because of the holiday, maybe. I don't know. So I'm thinking to do it. Yeah. So I wanted to ask you, anybody in the chat who can see, I had ended up getting a new pair of glasses, and I picked them up the other day, and I was just trying to get people's idea of the new ones, what they think of it, compared to the ones I have on now. So I don't know how it looks with the sun going through here. This is the new ones. Get closer. Or if I try to block the sun a little bit. These are the new ones. There were two pairs I was going to go for. I got them down to these ones and another one, and I couldn't decide, really. So I asked the optometrist, whatever. I was like, which one makes me look younger? That was going to help me decide which between the two I was going to do. But you have these ones, and you have the ones I've been using lately, which are the bigger frames. Oh, Chester is here. Welcome in, Chester. Good to see you. And we have American Trucker's Wife. Yeah, I wanted to leave your live streaming running when I was in work, because I knew I was coming out here to the car. So I was letting you know I was letting it run. But yeah, these ones are more round. They're smaller. I don't know. It just seems like the other ones have a bigger head with the bigger frames. So these are the new ones. I got the progressive anti-glare coating, this, that, fancy schmancy stuff on these. So these are going to be good for nighttime because of the glare from the headlights. Thank you for the Tom Sock. We got Scratch and Pete here. Welcome in. Yeah, the new ones are more rounded. Yep. Sangria. Yep. National Sangria Day. There's Tommy Steak Social Club. Welcome in, Tommy. Good to see you. Yep. National Sangria Day. Some people know what sangria is. Some people don't. Yep. For those who don't know, it's an alcoholic beverage originating in Spain and Portugal. A punch, sangria traditionally consists of red wine and chopped fruit, often with other ingredients or spirits. So, yep. Usually it's more of a summer drink, really. Here's a winter time, so it's more of a summertime kind of refresher. I don't know why they have it as a sangria day in the wintertime, but the earliest versions of sangria believed to have originated more than 2,000 years ago, when Romans making their way through the Iberian Peninsula planted vineyards along the way. So actually could have got its start there, Spain and Portugal area, the Iberian Peninsula. So First Floor Audio is here. Welcome in. How are you? Good to see you. Hope all is well over there in the UK. I hope you're doing okay. Great channel. Great music. Yes, the Romanian. Yeah. Yeah, sangria more is a thing people have in the summertime. That was... But I mean, you can have it anytime, really. I mean, you can have it at Christmas parties, instead of having rum and eggnog. Some great folks here in the chat. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. National Sangria Day, December 20th. Ramen eggnog? No, I mean rum. R-U-M. People spike it with rum, usually. Eggnog. They have them at Christmas parties. Ramen eggnog is something different. I don't know. I never tried that. I've had rum in eggnog before. I had a few cups of that, and I was starting to get feeling very warm after having a few of those. We got the Butt Files here. Welcome in, Sue. Good to see you. Good to see you. It's a lovely Wednesday here. Very cool and crisp. I should let some air in here because it's kind of warm with the sun beating down on me. The window's up. But everything's fine so far. All right, the highlighted channel. Excuse me. The highlighted channel for today. Some of you know this person, others might not. But we're on the topic of alcohol. And the channel for today is going to be Home Bartending with John. So, yeah, Home Bartending with John. Okay. So his about section is saying, welcome to my channel. I will be making cocktails and shots. I will do the best I can to show you how to make these at home. I like to create cocktails at home that I've never made or even heard of. Making shots and other creative cocktails. I will be also tasting different beers from classics to the latest craft beer. Just my opinion, as I'm not a beer judge. I am mainly a beer drinker, but always fascinated by cool looking cocktails in the flair bartending. He received his bartending certification a year or so ago, 2 years ago, and continued to practice the skills. You probably won't see me throwing bottles in the air, but I'll do what I can. So that's Home Bartending with John. If you go to his channel, you can see a lot of beer and craft beer reviews. He's done a lot of videos on different kinds of craft beers. Ones you might have heard of, ones you never dreamed of hearing about. All kinds of beers, lager, pilsners, stouts. We got, let me move up here. We have Moon over Miami is here. Welcome in, Moon. We have Nitro Freak is here. What's up, Nitro? We have Odom's Homestead. Welcome in, Odom's. Good to see you. And BZ Collecting. Good to see you, Steven. Good to see you. Yeah, well, the highlighted channel, Nitro, was Bartending with John, Home Bartending. So his channel is basically a lot of craft beer and different kinds of beer reviews he does. So that's, since it's National Sangria Day, so I'm going through the sort of the theme of alcohol. National Parks Princess is here. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, you might learn a few tips from John. Yep, that's for sure. But yep, that's. I figured I'm staying on that theme of alcohol and stuff. And the trivia question I had for today is, what president was a licensed bartender? So we had a president that was a licensed bartender. The four choices you have here for that is Lincoln, Washington, JFK, or FDR. So one of those four was actually a licensed bartender. Lincoln, Washington, JFK, or FDR? You can guess, Goldie. You're a pretty good guesser. So we're all over the board. We got FDR, we got Lincoln, we got JFK. Well, as it turns out, Nitro got it right. Abraham Lincoln, before he was president, was a licensed bartender. He and a friend of his owned a bar/store where they sold alcohol and they served it. At the time, they couldn't serve. You had to get a special license, obviously, to serve. So they had a store together where they sold alcohol in a store and they served it. That was years before he became a politician. Somewhere in the 1830s is where he was a licensed bartender. Yep. There you go. See there? You learned something in school there, Nitro? Yep. Got some people doing some leaf blowing. That's too bad, Nitro. I like history though. I'm a more of a history type person. I'm always fascinated about the off the cuff history stuff. Stuff you don't normally know. That's stuff that they don't teach you right away. Here's those little things you have to research and find out about. Yeah. Well, I mean, I wasn't a big school person. I think I liked history and math were my two favorites. I wasn't a big school either type person, but if I had to pick subjects that I liked. What's up, Kenneth Bird? Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, depending on what history, yeah. Yep. I liked all history, world history and American history. I liked. Yep. COVID is here. Welcome up. What's up, sir? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good week, sir. Thank you for that. Always good to see COVIDs. Vietnam, yeah. Yeah, anything, any kind of history, war history and stuff is interesting. Um, there was a video that was doing the number of deaths, all different countries. They were tabulating as the dates were going on from like the late 30s to the end of the war, and you'll see that like the change in number of the countries. One country would move up, one would move down as time went on. So it was interesting seeing the tabulation of the constantly, the next day, and then they just added up, and you'd see how many deaths there were from World War II from all the countries that participated in one form or the other. And it didn't have to be a direct part of the war. I mean, it could be just like an offshoot part of the war, like China and Japan were going at it, you know, at that time. Japan was invading all these countries. So they were tabulating China as part of the World War II deaths. don't forget there's a lot of deaths there from over years of Japan attacking China, back then in the 30s. Got 6 cool people here. Thank everybody for hitting the thumbs up and hanging out for a few minutes during this short live stream. Much appreciated. Yeah, I stopped in at COVID's this morning just to, give a little wave this morning. I think what I was going to say now. I forgot. So we got a Wednesday here, hump of the week. We got anything going on today for anybody? Let us know. We have some people do Wednesday stuff. Others do pop-ups, but let us know if you have anything planned for today. Moon's listening and driving. Stopped in there before the live stream. I wasn't expecting to go that early. I was expecting to usually in the later afternoon. That, my time, literally later afternoon. I was kind of surprised when I saw it was live. Oh, no problem, Goldie. No problem. I appreciate, I have to check the weather for Saturday, see if it's nice enough to do a walking stream. So. $29. That was this morning for us, Goldie. It was like 30 when I got out of the house for heading out to work. Was 30 here this morning. So now I think it's 52 now. It's definitely, if you're not walking in the sun, where the sun is, it's a little chill, a little cool and crisp. What's up, Annabelle? How are you? Good to see you. Hope you and Dom are doing well. The heater broke at work. Oof. I can imagine what it felt like. Always good to see you, Annabelle. Yeah, I was doing my part this one and try to jump into different live streams from the time I got up. Driving in, when I first got to work. So. One of these days, Goldie, you're going to be doing some content and you'll be promoting it, which I'm all fine with. I hope you do some content that you can display. Lunch today, I didn't want to tell you earlier because you're doing a fast, so so I didn't want to mention it, but I was having ground pork potatoes, and some quinoa. After the holiday, you'll be back to work? Oh, okay. Yeah, I had some ground pork with little diced potatoes and some quinoa. That was the lunch. Of course, the wife put so much stuff in there. Oh, wow. That's cool. Tess has an offer. Wow. Nice. Good for you. I know you'll like it, probably, huh? We're not worried about always traveling. You'll be stationary. Yeah, I know, but I just, just when I hear somebody say fasting, and I say, oh, by the way, I had for lunch, I had just not a good timing, wasn't good. Yeah, I know you're around some food, but it's something you're like you're sick of looking at that food you see every day, so it might make it easier with the fasting. I don't know than something else that you're not used to eating as much or seeing. That's great, Tess. That's great. Physician's assistant. Yeah, it does. Yeah, yeah. It's different. It's definitely different if you haven't had it in a while. Anything. Yep. She's doing fine, Annabelle. She's working right now, working mandatory overtime. Well, yeah. So everybody's got to get those packages out, for the holidays. So they're super busy. So she's working today, tomorrow, Friday, and then I think she's off because we're traveling on Sunday. So I think she took Saturday off. So it's today, tomorrow, and Friday she works. Highlighted channel today is Home Bartending with John. Goldie had just dropped the link for that. Am I ready? Yeah, just about. It's more or less getting packed up for the travel. Really, that's all it is. Make sure, what clothes I'm taking and all that stuff. Yeah. It's going to be only a few days. It's not going to be a long time, just a few days. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Saturday, probably start packing Saturday since we leave Sunday morning. Tomorrow is Odom's last day till the 4th. Nice. Friday for me, and then the 2nd. Well, folks, it's that time. Lunchtime has ended. It's time to go back to the workplace. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me on this live stream. I hope everybody has a great rest of their Wednesday. I'll see you out there on the YouTube streets. See you later. Thank you again.